What's up, everybody? Today we have a recommendation from Danny.
Daniel.
You brought us back into the world of Gojira in the forest. We will go reside in the forest, enjoy the nature, get out, away from
The
cell
cyborgs
phones,
in
shut
the
them all
nature.
down. Yeah. Involve ourselves in nature and enjoy the experience of in the forest with Gojira.
Gojira. Cyborg.
Oh, this is like off their first album. Yeah. This isn't like off their first album. This is off their first album. Somebody told me this. Maybe Danny.
Pretty sure they're still cyborgs. Maybe.
Oh, you mean Mario? Yeah.
All of them.
Where's John Connor? All right. We go. Go.
There he goes.
Oh, sounds like a tribal kind of calling. Ooh, got it. Is this a false sense of security they're trying to get us into?
Well, I'm into it.
I don't
They
know,
got
Gojira. I don't trust you that much. Love that. Ooh. Oh, fans know it. Yeah, it's drum time right now.
Well,
Gallops, a lot of gallops. Oh.
hey.
That is tight. This is live. Listen to
I'm
how
telling you, cyborgs.
this is live. Listen to how tight that is. God. God. I gotta hear that again. That was crazy. That's like they're sucking the air out of the room. Like they pulled a rug. is that a fan on stage headbanging with them? Yeah, come on. Hey, I mean, that's like as tight as you can get, I think. Oh,
Hey.
okay. Turn into cynic. Wait, what? Did they skip? What was that? You heard it too, right? That! Oh! Woo! Yeah. Oh my god, dude.
Beaucoup. Ok, merci beaucoup.
I told you they're cyborgs.
It's unbelievable. It really is unbelievable how tight they are, dude. That's craziness. Especially a live recording. And this is an older, right? So this is their first album. So this is even on an older recording, you can tell the grain isn't fully up to, up to par with live videos now in 2023. But even the sound, like I was like so floored at how tight those stops and precision and speed and fast. Yeah, we would listen to Gojira for a while now, and the tightness of them is
For a minute.
Yeah.
And I am convinced.
That's why you say cyborgs.
They're cyborgs.
Because man, it's like
There's just. How do you
Yeah.
explain that?
it's
They're
impressive.
machines.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? It is.
I am absolutely glad that we witnessed this in person because we know it's like because you would think like this is not real.
It's
This
pretty,
is not
yeah.
real, but it is.
Yeah, to hear it live. I mean, this is legit, right? It's not like in a studio recorded. It's live. So I mean, what you see is what you get. What you're playing is what you get. So that's why it's like God. That's and Gojira live is better than their studio album version covers. Man, the liveness of this band is, yeah, their music's made to be heard live, obviously, because geez.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
Yeah.
You can hear where they're academically trained.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
You can absolutely hear
The
that.
skill.
But you can also hear like, oh, you either have like the school smarts or the street smarts. Like they have both.
Yeah.
They really
Good
do.
way to put it. Definitely. Great songwriters, and
So
they know when to
impressive.
throw it in.
Yeah.
They know when to remind you of like what they're capable of as a band. They can throw that in there and be like, in case you forgot, we can we have this up our sleeves too, so to speak.
Yeah, and then we're like, how is this real?
Yeah, that one section, I don't know,
Ugh.
like I can't sing the rhythm out of it, or like, but
I don't think we're meant to make sense of this.
well, no, you are. I mean, they have a rhythm. It has a good, like it has sections. It's well structured. It's well written. So we heard a couple parts that repeated themselves. Were like, ugh, like certain sections that just grabbed us.
Yeah.
So that was one of the parts when it was like so tight. I was like, dang, man, this is unbelievable. This has to be like, I mean, I think it's as tight as you can get as a band playing this kind of extreme music. When you hear this, and like something along those lines, the rhythm was similar to that.
It literally sounds like a machine. That's why I
machine?
said it's like.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it's kind of
But
like
still.
a peaceful hippie song of like connecting with nature.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and just like when you're out in the woods or secluded some areas.
In the forest.
Yeah, you kind of get a like a different perspective or a point of view in life of like, oh, okay, well, there's
I think they've kind of carried that like theme throughout their music, even their newer music, where it's like kind of become one with the planet and
Definitely.
the earth and appreciate it
Yeah.
and take care of it.
Mhm.
I feel like they've
Yeah.
really carried on that message. So
Definitely. Yeah, good for the band. Good on
yeah,
them,
yeah.
man, because it feels authentic.
Mhm.
And this is back in their very thing. So they were talking about in the very beginning of just like
in the
enjoying,
forest.
like, man, if you go out and like you get a great experience and you see a
Yeah.
different perspective of life. And it's kind of like, yeah, we live that way as humans too, in a sense. Like if you walk out into the woods, there's just like no technology, no nothing. You're like, oh yeah, we used to live like this as humans at one point in time, you know, not personally,
But I feel like
at
it's
one point
something
in
that we
time.
would like in a minute drop everything that we have and go live that, because it's like, yeah, that's
Well, it's in your
usually our one.
genetics.
Yeah.
That's what we came from as human species. That's
Right.
where we literally came from. So when you
It's our
do
instinct.
go out, yeah. So when you do go out, you kind of get this feeling of like, oh shit. And it's like you're out in the woods or the stars, and we see if you're, you know, looking enough to experience something that is just
It's
kind of
that breath of
disconnected.
fresh air that
Your
you
fresh
get.
air, yeah.
It's
It's
that
like,
exhale,
damn, you
like-
feel like you're like
Yes.
part of the earth or part of
Yeah.
something like the universe for a split second of like, oh, I'm a living organism, part of a living organism that is on this
Right.
other part of a living organism that's flying around in space. So I will end
Yeah.
it there. And yeah, Daniel, thank
Daniel.
you for hearing the Gojira. It was great, man, in the forest.